Now, on top of my game, money come. So I read come.
This season, it's more than just talk. It's the culture, the chaos, the conversations that matter and the ones that don't. Welcome to Pure Vibes. From the hottest gossips lighting up your timeline to the realest takes on trending issues that have everybody talking, Pure Vibes brings it raw, real and unfiltered. Hosted by voices you can't ignore, with guests you never saw coming. Whether it's tea, truth or total madness, this is where vibes meet reality. Coming soon, only on PRAMCITI TV. Don't just watch the vibes, feel them.
Don't stop my legacy. I be the best that you ever see. Unbeatable, your nemesis.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Pure Vibes on PRAMCITI TV. My name is Norkuor, but you can call me Awenye Norkuor. And today we are here with pundits, if I should call them. Okay. Yes, just a group of young people who come together, talk about trendy issues, see what we can take, what we would leave out, ways in which these issues are going to affect our lives and benefit us. Yeah, so today I'm here with my two regulars, Harrison and Miss Bridget. Oh, it's like people are not happy. You both should something.
Well, I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. It's always vibes. When anytime it's pure vibes. And as you know, we just deliver. We give you the energy. Yeah, so let's dive into it.
Lucky. Miss Bridget, hello, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very well, thank you. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about loyalty, basically. We'll talk about loyalty from the issue with Aisha Modi and Stonebwoy. We'll talk about why people are loyal to people. Do you owe people any form of loyalty? Are you loyal because you want something from the person, or you are loyal because you actually have love for the person? Based off Aisha Modi and Stonebwoy's issue. So yeah, Bridget, what do you have to say
about
the whole Aisha Modi issue with Stonebwoy?
Okay, so first of all, we don't really know the personal relationship between these two people. We just know what they put out there. Yeah. And I think to end everything, like the whole thing, to just end the arguments and all of that, I think Stonebwoy should come out with an apology. And the Alaye guy should also come and apologize publicly.
Okay, so this is some backstory on the issue. Aisha Modi, popularly known as Sheila Stonebwoy, is a Stonebwoy fan. I can say until recently she was like Stonebwoy's biggest fan. Let's put his wife aside. She was Stonebwoy's biggest fan, always supporting him, fighting his battles online for him. Like she was, yes. So recently, she came out with issues that Stonebwoy's bodyguard disrespected and Stonebwoy allowed the disrespect to go on. So yes, I think that's what caused this whole issue. And this bodyguard in question disrespected her based off she endorsing King Paluta for the Artist of the Year award for the TGMAs. So that's just like the backstory to it. So she was very close to Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy was a hill she was willing to die on some time back until recently. Yes, so that's the backstory. So Bridget's saying that she thinks Stonebwoy should issue some type of apology to Aisha. Well, I don't really know about that, but Harrison, what do you say? Well,
before we delve much into it, we need to know how the whole thing started, where the real story on the grounds. As we speak, Stonebwoy's team hasn't come out as a brand when I mean Stoneboy's team, I'm talking about the brand.
The Stoneboy brand.
Yes, hasn't come out with any communique for all of us to be able to distinguish what the lady is saying and his part of the issue. And so we can only base our analysis on what the lady is saying, and that would mean a bit of biases. Okay, so we must make sure that we meet this whole issue and take out some of the bias, because some are very sentimental and we must be careful about it. Now, in every friendship, in every relationship, and in every movement, the glue that holds this together, or people together, is loyalty.
Okay.
So we must understand what exactly it means for these two even to have come together, whether friends, whether family, or as working partners, which we don't really know the part he played in the career of Stoneboy. So we must be very interested in knowing what sort of glue. We have different type of glue. So since I'm saying that the glue that holds friendship, relationship, and movement together is loyalty, we must be able to know what kind of glue that is holding them. When I mean what kind of glue, and then I'll talk about the level of loyalty one is giving to the other. Let's not also forget, loyalty is a two-way side thing. The moment it becomes a one-sided thing, eventually it's going to break.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's unfortunate for these two people, because Aisha Modi is a whole brand on its own without Stoneboy, because she doesn't add anything Stoneboy to herself.
No.
To be herself.
No, I would dispute that. Like I said,
You are right to do that.
Aisha, yes, she.
Aisha was Aisha Modi before she came to join Stoneboy.
Brand.
Yes.
Let's say Aisha, Aisha had her brand before she attached herself.
Okay, but
to
let's
Stoneboy.
agree. Do we agree that Aisha is a brand?
I didn't know Aisha Modi before Stoneboy.
Okay, so what did she start doing?
Yeah,
before
what is her brand known for?
Yes.
Good. Her brand, like I said, what I know, how I got to know Aisha Modi. I got to know Aisha Modi as she loves Stoneboy.
She loves Stoneboy in which sense?
No, like that is what she was called. So instead of calling her Aisha Modi,
yes, she loves Stoneboy. That is a name.
She loves Stoneboy. That's
so
her name.
brand was built on Stoneboy.
So from me knowing her through she loves Stoneboy, I'm going to say her brand was built of Stoneboy. That is what I know.
But also we must also be careful that Stoneboy will not just go out on his own to go pick anybody who is just shouting and writing, even having tattoo as a Stoneboy. Just to follow him.
Oh, tattoo need to forget. Everybody does tattoo.
No,
everybody does tattoo. Imano has tattoo. Somebody will do Imano tattoo over here. Forget.
Of course, people will do tattoo. But I mean that before Stoneboy will also add you to his team, it means that you are also bringing something on board.
I think it all comes down to the loyalty something. Yeah.
Yes.
She was loyal to him online. I learned she comes to fight his.
Yeah, she fights his battles for him online.
That kind of loyal fan of Stoneboy. So I think maybe that was what made him add her to his team or something. So if she was known, or she became known for she loves Stoneboy, then it means her brand was built on Stoneboy.
Maybe she made from my point of view, maybe she made her money before getting in touch with Stoneboy. Maybe she might have built her brand, but I honestly think a lot of people today know Aisha Modi because she loves Stoneboy. Was her name, was the name she was going by.
Okay, so fine.
Maybe Stoneboy didn't give her money or something, but then we got to know her. I personally got to know her with that name. Because when I heard she loves Stoneboy, I was like, why crying?
Okay, so that is where I'm coming from. I mean, you see, Stoneboy is a brand. When we mean Beam Nation, it's a brand. And Stoneboy has family members. Stoneboy has friends and loved ones he grew up with. He has schoolmates, all of which could be part of his team. but he carefully selected his team. Okay, and for him to select his team is based on what he think each individual.
Do you think that's the only thing that will make him select?
No, if you allow me to land, you understand where I'm coming from. If Stonebwoy think you are adding nothing, no value to his brand, do you think Stonebwoy will just by shouting Stonebwoy, or she loves Stonebwoy, she'll bring you to be part of his team? No way. Stonebwoy will only add you to his team because he knows what you are bringing to the table. You are bringing on board. And so Aisha Modi, what I'm telling you guys is that Aisha Modi is Aisha Modi. Knowing Stonebwoy, knowing that this lady is capable of bringing something to the table. That is why Stonebwoy also went out of his way to get Aisha Modi to his team. So today, that is why I said it should be two-way thing. Now, what the lady is saying, nobody can refute what she's saying. The only person that can say she's lying and she's not lying is Stonebwoy himself. Even his team. There are things that the lady is saying she did it personal with Stonebwoy without the team. So if the team even came out with a communique, that wouldn't solve the problem.
No, but so yes, but I'm saying, okay, if you are loyal, if you claim to be loyal to someone, and there is the misunderstanding, there is a fallout, I think you should be able to go to the person and then talk it out.
Do you know when some people? Do you also know some people?
I'm coming. You don't necessarily have to come online and tell us everything you have done for the person. You understand? I get it. I get it. You might have helped Stonebwoy. You might have helped him, and so we should carry on top of our head. Come on.
I don't think it's right for us to come online.
Exactly.
You
don't come
about
online.
You see, listen,
now.
it pains. It's hurtful to be ignored by people you have laid your life down to. It's so hurtful. It's so painful. So I'm not supporting what the lady. Maybe she's going overboard. Listen, but maybe she's doing it too much. We can say she's doing it too much, but not for her to have come and share her grievances on social media with us. It is telling you the way some people are ungrateful to others. You see, before it breaks, it means somebody was ungrateful. So let's also not look at it this way that she should have come to Stonebwoy. What if she was trying to reach out to Stonebwoy all this while and his team and nobody was giving audience?
But even with that,
what if now we have social media, so we can now talk freely and go our way. I can tell you my mind in America, Europe, and anywhere, Asia, and you can't listen. I'll tell you, it will get to you. At first, I'll be looking to come to your house and tell you. And maybe when you have your security at the gates, they'll stop me. So I cannot get close to you. Maybe this lady was trying to get close to Stonebwoy to explain issues with him, to reason with him about issues. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
And Stonebwoy was not ready. So the only way for him, or for her to at least bring these issues out is through social media. I think she's going overboard. Yes, so at a point, you see, she's doing it to certain level that.
But then when you start,
can just come
when
and
you start
like
overdoing it, it makes the whole issue not.
I for once, I think that you see, loyalty and ungratefulness are two-way thing.
Don't you think maybe she's holding something against Stonebwoy from the past?
Yes.
I don't think only this should make you
should cause
trigger
a fallout
all
this
these
big.
things.
But if nobody has done anything to you, why will you even have issues?
So that's what I'm saying. Don't
we
you
are
think there's
human.
something hidden we are not knowing? We don't know
But do you
about.
think
She's not
Stonebwoy? Do you also think
she's not
Stonebwoy is
telling us about.
is just like a saint?
That's what nobody's saying he's a saint. That's what I'm saying, that we are human. You are definitely going to offend someone. And what Bridget is saying, that maybe past hurt.
Yeah, maybe
Past hurt. She's doing this based off past hurt.
something he did.
Do you
to her
understand?
or
Something that he
triggered
might have
it.
done to her in the past, that okay, she saw it as okay, let me just leave it because I love Stonebwoy. Let me leave it. And then this also happens. So then this is like the icing on the cake. It breaks the camel's back. But then he is human. So why do you keep it in you for this long and then you come out and it's
I understand where you guys are coming from, and for me, let me quickly say this. You see, when it comes to pure vibes, we learn, we educate, and we entertain ourselves. Whatever we say here, we don't really. It is our personal thing we sharing, our personal sentiments and personal opinions that we share on this platform. And so, on the comment section, let's hear your views and opinions as well. But for me, what I'm saying basically is that, you see, people, when you help people to the top, sometimes they also feel that they are there already. They feel they have gotten there. And then they tend to downplay all your efforts. Whatever you guys have gone through, the rain, the sunshine. Okay? And so when it gets to the top, and the person is not giving you that same energy, that same vibe that you guys have shared before together, listen, at a point you feel neglected.
But
because the more the person grows, the more also the circle also grows.
Yes, but I don't think so. It's not right for it to come out and come and talk about personal stuff. Per the relationship
you have with
yes,
him.
it's not nice for you to come and
if
say
Stoneboy cares about the relationship,
you get
if Stoneboy cares about the relationship, that's
so then it means something has happened.
hasn't he
It has
come out?
something
Is that
has
what
been
you're
piling
saying?
up. It's not.
You see, if
They shouldn't
Stoneboy
push
cares
you to come
about
and
the lady
talking
and the
plenty.
image he wants to protect, or the brand he wants to protect, he could have at least spoken with this lady.
We don't know if she.
Yes.
When you listen to the lady, has made it clear that we should ask this person.
But was all that necessary? Was she supposed to come online to come and say all that?
Kenny said he didn't lose 400K. So if you are following the
Kenny is just saying that to just protect the brand.
It's not true. How would you know
Exactly. How would you know that is
you
true
don't
or
know
not?
if it's true. Right now you're just saying, you're just assuming something.
Exactly.
Because you don't know.
I'm assuming
the
because
truth.
I'm expecting Stoneboy also to come out.
Stoneboy
Because you
is
see,
not-
come out.
Stoneboy is not
Stoneboy,
going to
wherever
come
you
out.
are, come out. Because this is an indictment. This goes a long way to also you see, you might think it is nothing. You might think
So
this,
right now,
this
is
is
she
nothing.
attacking
But listen,
Stoneboy? She's attacking the brand.
On a more serious note, most of these artists,
the person, Stoneboy.
most of these artists, they stage some of these things. Some of the listen,
yes,
Shaka
yes,
Wale, sometimes
yes,
they stage
attention,
this thing
yeah.
to promote their
50
brand.
Cent is an example. He will stage.
They will stage this
he
thing,
staged something
cause
right now,
issues
he
and
will
things.
do
So
right
we
now.
will take it personal and we take the people to the cleanest. That's why I say we must be careful. You don't know what is going on behind the behind.
Exactly.
Yes, so we must be careful. For me, Stoneboy, if he thinks I dare Stoneboy, I'm daring Stoneboy.
Hey.
Come out, come and tell us Ghanaians
audacity.
and the whole world that listen, Stoneboy, okay, come and tell us Ghanaians that whatever Aisha is saying is not true. Come and tell us that A, B, and C is true. C, D, and E is not true. Let the people know the two sides of the coin, so we can know where the truth. Other than that,
You think all that is
thing.
necessary?
Yeah, you think it's not necessary? Then they've staged it. Then this is not. But you see, I wouldn't even more discuss Stoneboy and Aisha. But I'm looking at it from the loyalty
We
point
are
of view.
looking at it from the loyalty
And
point
this
of
goes
view.
a long way.
if-
We are growing. We are young.
If
guys,
you
we are
claim
growing.
you've been loyal to somebody before, certain things
Exactly
are there.
my
You shouldn't
point.
even come and put it out there.
If not for
It's your
anything,
personal
the said
business.
the said loyalty
It's your
you
private
claim to
life. You
have.
shouldn't come and bring why I pay his kids' school fees. All that is it's your private life. Why are you putting it out there? People will come after you because you are bringing personal stuff out there. You get
Because
it.
for that same said
Right now,
loyalty,
people will come after her,
for
not
that,
Stoneboy.
yes, for that sake. What I'm saying, now send to me, I the
Saying, but the way she came to
you are
put
coming
everything out there
air
is
your
just
whole
not nice.
dirty laundry. Because
You're
that
washing
same
your dirty
loyalty
panties
we are
in public.
looking at,
It doesn't solve anything.
that's the loyalty we are looking at. For that same loyalty,
You think because of the loyalty? So you see, then you guys are being biased here.
You're not being biased.
You guys are being biased towards the lady. Towards the lady because you see.
I
We are not.
Aisha's pain. I really understand Aisha's pain. It's
You-
like
you-
put
But
you
still.
Okay, so
someone.
you see what
Certain
you see what
things are
Awenye is
supposed to
saying.
be-
What Awenye means is that until it happens to her,
No.
until it happens to her,
What I'm
No.
saying,
because if
I
you say you don't
understand-
feel
I
the lady's
understand-
pain.
I didn't say I don't. I said I understand her pain.
Okay.
I know where she's coming from because it's like you going all out for somebody, and then the person kind of like betrays you, or the person doesn't. The way I'm going to defend you, okay, and my name is being mentioned in a room where I am not, and you don't go all out for me. It hurts.
This goes a long way to
hurts.
politicians. It's not only in the music industry. Politicians,
Politicizing
musicians, relationship, friendship, business partners. Listen, and I'm using politicians because you see, when you talk about the following and the leadership, you have the musicians, they have the leadership and the followers, and then the politicians also have the leadership and the followers. There are some people that are die-hard supporters of some of these politicians too.
Yeah.
They did things with them. When power came, today, when they call you and you don't pick, the person will come. That is why sometimes you see the people coming out to speak and you think, oh, why would this person be saying this at this time? Okay, the person has supported a certain political party. Maybe they came to power, and you might ask yourself, "Oh, why are they talking now?" But you see, the pain people go through, that is the same loyalty.
pain.
Yeah, the pain. I'm talking about the pain. So
Pain.
you see, it is where the disregard. Okay, the disregard to the efforts. Okay, that other people have put in. It's like a social contract. It's like a social contract that you have. And so the social contract, it can be a word of mouth. It can be something that you are doing that I like. That is what brought me to with you. Okay, to do, because I believe in what you are doing. And so if I believe in what you are doing and you knew, it's not that I was doing it behind you, but I did it with you. And now we are getting somewhere, and you don't mind, you don't care about what my feelings and you don't care about me now. I went out of my way to do things for you. Maybe you might not even know, and you might not even appreciate that.
But still, certain things she said
Shouldn't.
I agree.
She shouldn't
I agree.
have.
I agree.
Whole
Okay, so I
Like,
agree.
you don't get it. I agree.
It's
Yes.
I agree.
painful.
Some
I
boy
agree.
has
Certain
herself or
things
something.
people shouldn't
No.
know about
I
certain
agree.
things.
But you too, if you do something
Or
for
they are
somebody,
saying that
but you
some
come out to be
Exactly.
brushing it when you were doing it. Did you know how it will affect you? Did you think about
When
it?
you were doing it, did you tell us that
You
you were
understand?
going to do
You
this?
Today you are
see,
coming
you
to tell
see.
us the world what you are doing. I think-
I we do he was.
You
So
understand?
what do we do to stop what?
Yeah.
You understand? So we get us that
Yes.
she's hurt. Like it's one of the biggest
understand?
pains you are going to feel. Like you go all out for somebody, and the kind of energy you
I
put
still
out
think
for
you
the
shouldn't
person.
give too much.
The
Like
kind
you
of
shouldn't
energy
do too much.
No, sometimes
If the person is not returning it, you shouldn't give too
No,
much.
no. Then okay. So
I
at
feel-
what
I feel
point
we
must
shouldn't give
loyalty
too
stop?
much.
Let's just get there. At what point must
As-
loyalty end?
As
When
she
I
said,
feel it's
it's
one-sided.
Yes, it
When
shouldn't be
you
one.
feel it's one sided,
Yeah.
and
and,
if
you,
the person giving too much feel it is one-sided, I'm going to also stop being it. I'm
and when you stop, you just keep quiet because it depends on what everybody is putting in.
And you just keep quiet.
And
You
go
just give it
away.
Yes. Yes.
move on because
Charlie-
There's no
I
point
am
in
loyal
coming out
I'm-
to
I'm-
come
I'm
and
extremely
talk about.
loyal to Bridget, and Bridget has done, or I've done something
Or
to
just
hurt Bridget.
Move on.
Oh, it is what it is.
And
It's broken.
Like,
It
yes.
cannot be fixed. There are some
And
things
some-
it cannot be fixed.
Yes.
No, but sometimes-
No, like, it's not like it's
Loyalty
gonna be
says
fixed
after
though.
you realize it is one-sided, or you see a hint of betrayal. Charlie, you nah.
Just move
Just look sharp and found one drink.
Hey,
You notice a hint of
No.
betrayal. Found one drink and move. We don't have to talk it out. Me, I keep saying one thing, that closure is overrated. We don't have to talk anything out. You
But-
were not good for me.
but
I was not good for you.
I understand.
Let's go on.
I understand too. But you see, sometimes these people, and that is why I made mention of these what do we call them? Musicians a lot. They tend to use people and dump them.
So don't be used.
What do you mean don't be used?
Yes.
What do you
You choose to
How
be
do you
used.
think I should know you are
choose-
using me? At what point?
You know.
How do
Some
I
of
know?
them know, but then they
At
just
the point where now we all know that okay, musicians are using people, politicians are using
I
people,
still use-
and
still
I
want
see
to be
upcoming
used.
musician. That made them have a tarot. With the mindset, I know that okay, wait, somebody has
I
done
feel you
somebody
shouldn't do
dirty.
too much. Don't give too much.
Oh.
Personally, I feel you shouldn't give too much. If the person is also not giving back, is not doing no signs of even trying to be loyal to you, and then you're always giving more and more and more.
Because I keep
It's
saying,
at
see,
your own risk.
exactly. Like
It's
you
at
keep
your own
pouring.
risk.
You're a cup. You keep pouring.
You see,
You're a
it
tap, you keep pouring.
will
You
get
get
empty.
drained. You keep pouring and nothing is pouring into you. You'll be empty. Oh.
No, sometimes the person you see, sometimes you look at the prospects. You look at the prospects. You look at the, and I'm talking this in general, not only limiting it to the Aisha and thing. So I'm talking about loyalty in general.
Yeah, that's what
Sometimes
I know.
you see, you feel you've seen a prospect, you've seen something in this person that you think if you add up, if you add a bit of value, the person could get to where they want to get to.
That's why we have
Okay,
to.
and sometimes it takes about a year, it takes about 2, it takes about 3.
Legal. Harry, let's go legal.
So we'll go and sign.
Yes, let's go legal. Because why not?
So what if it's a marriage? What is a marriage?
Marriage is legal.
No, a relationship. What if it's relationship?
What kind of relationship?
Relationship,
now
boy,
put our
man and woman and things. And then
You see,
I seen this
one
lady,
is not legal.
I seen this lady, okay, this lady, very beautiful, having all it takes. All she needs is just a little push to get her to the top. And I just feel I should support them, I should help her to the top. And I did that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, then Harry, if you feel like supporting me to get me to the top, there's nothing wrong with that. But then if you feel you are supporting me to get to the top, so that when I am at the top, I also help you, then you people should sit down.
What did you think?
Yes, sign a contract.
But when I was helping you, you think it's freebies?
Then sign a contract.
It's not like that, so it's not like that. But then I feel like, in the context in which you are putting this, like a relationship.
Yeah, loyalty in a relationship.
Yes, you are being loyal. You should, before you help somebody, what has the person also done to you? Like, done for you?
But somebody must start something before.
So is the person capable? You should know if the person will be capable of helping you.
Sometimes
if you are
inconvenience. This thing you can be
so when
inconvenienced to do things for people.
you give and you're not getting it back, stop. Don't keep on giving and giving and giving to the point where you become empty, and then you feel like you've done so much and the person is not loyal.
Is that the advice you are giving to the big men out there who want to support us, Charlie? Sometimes
it's not like that.
I'm telling you.
No, so then we too, the big
You
men
should
who
also
want to
be there.
support
You should
us,
also be there for them when they also
let's
need
sit
you.
down. Let's see. Let's not let things get messy. These legal
there
things,
should be an agreement.
Yes, let's sit
Yes.
down. Let it not get messy. Let it not get to a point where, okay, you've helped me and now I've made it. Me, I thought you were helping me out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, I didn't.
So
know that you were
let the
helping
person know your
something from-
intention.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Let's sit
Let
down.
the person know
Let's come
your
to an
intention
understanding.
for
Then
helping.
me too, when I
Because you know
become
there's
big,
no free lunch.
I know that, as I
Yes.
become big, I sign something in the bag that, if I reach here, this is what I'll do for this person, this is what I'll do for this person, then I'll do it for you. Then that one like that, nobody will hear our matter. Everywhere, cool, everybody is happy.
Hands go, hands come.
Yes, we all go. There's peace. So much peace.
So
Nobody's
where
carrying camera
from
in the
the
face and making noise because why?
Okay, I get it. But for me, to truth be told, even though Aisha went overboard, I think she went overboard, and I don't know when she's stopping. That is it. I don't know when she's stopping
Doesn't look like she needs to
it's
stop.
every 3 hours. Aisha
She's updating us.
is
on
updating
something.
us every
So
3 hours.
I
And
remember that,
Yeah.
okay, I did something for Stoneboy.
Yeah.
Every 3 hours, but I remember that, okay,
I feel like
I did
it's
this for him. Let me
too
come and let the people know.
That is-
We get it that you are ahead.
yeah,
you are
that is
Yes,
where
your pain
that
is
is why I
valid.
feel.
Yes.
That's why I
Your
feel.
pain
she's
is valid.
But
No one
I
is disputing
I
that.
feel talking too much is not solving anything. Why don't you sit down, talk things over?
But you people
Clear
think
the-
now
clear
they
the
can
table.
they can come together to make things
Oh,
up.
me, if I was Stoneboy,
I think it's possible.
if I was Stoneboy, out of this whole thing, this disrespect, you dragging my kids, you dragging my wife has approached you, my wife came to your DMs to speak to you, you brought it online.
You see.
After all this, trust me, I'm not even going to sit there and talk to you.
Oh, I
Do
feel
what
like
you want
I
to
feel
do.
like I will sit.
If I
I will
was
sit
Stoneboy.
and talk to you. We clear everything, but I cannot trust you. That's the thing. You lose the trust. I cannot trust you any longer. The way maybe in the past I used to trust you with certain things, my business, my brand, my family, and all of that. That trust will not be there. But then I can decide to be normal. You get it?
No, me, I think
But
the only
the
person I
bond-
owe that thing is when you come out and you talk trash about me. The only people I owe it to is my family members. I'll sit down. If you are my family, we'll sit down, we'll talk. But if you're an outsider, guy, forget.
It depends.
You said
It
what
still
you said.
depends
I
on
felt what
the
I felt.
relationship they both have.
I felt what I
You get
felt.
it?
Let's just move on.
So I think
said what
they
you
should-
said, I felt
they should
what I
still
felt. Let's just
clear.
move on.
They should still sit down and clear stuff.
For me, let me be honest here. I would think that there is no way these two people, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. If you don't do, you know.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And you see, when you begin to bring Shatawale into the picture, okay, you know these two are rivals, and then you helping Stonebwoy. I mean, that is where I have my concern.
Sorry, that one, yeah.
Oh,
that one he did well.
Don't let us even delve. Do you know things that even happened? The disloyalty around Shatta. It is big. So let's talk
I'm
about.
not talking about this. I'm talking about Aisha involving Shatta
and how he reacted. Yes,
okay.
His reaction was.
So what was the reaction?
So that when you and your mother become cool, then I can't talk to
So
you.
the silence on the part of Shatawale.
Who said he was silent? Shatta will never
He
be
came
silent.
to
He
react.
came to say what he
So
had
what was
to
the
say.
reaction?
Don't worry, you see it. He came to say what he had to say. Shatta came to say what he had to say, and that was it. Because you don't have a fight with someone and involve me. You don't have a fight with, and you know that this person, maybe now we are on hello, high terms, but we are not the best of friends. So you don't come and involve me with the intention that I'll follow you and we'll
But you know,
because
you know the funny thing too.
Person, no.
You Aisha, you once attacked Shatta.
That is my point. That is
Because
my point.
of Stone
And now you're easy.
Yes,
and now
I want me and you to team up to fight
Never.
Stonebwoy.
You understand? But
Always
I think you see the more she tries to get things going, the more messy things will get. And so I will feel yes, it is not good to.
Enough is
It's
enough.
not good. It's not, and also it's not good. There are two things we must learn here: ungratefulness. Okay, let's show gratitude. Let's show gratitude to people that we ought to. And we need to show gratitude to. Let's be grateful to people we have to, and let's remember those that helped us whilst we were down, and those supporting us. Let's help them. And that is the only thing I'll say. And the loyalty, I'm telling you, those who decide to be loyal will be loyal. You can't hold them down.
It's a two-way issue.
Yeah, you can't hold them
So
down.
make sure you are not giving too much.
Yes.
Well,
If you are not getting it back, don't.
Exactly. If you are pouring from your cup and your cup is not being filled in one way or another, you keep pouring, your cup will get empty. And then so then when I am drained, how do I then help you?
By then I'm also getting full.
That's so.
By then you are full and I am full.
And then
That is where the pains.
No, I will still start pouring my own. I be cap go cap come.
So you want me to finish pouring everything before you help me?
By then my mind too will be top there. I'll be on the top.
No.
You understand?
I
think
think as you are giving, you should be getting back. It should be
Agreed.
two-sided.
Agreed.
Yes.
You shouldn't give too much.
Charlie,
Don't do too much. If you are not there, somebody will take your place.
Hello guys, welcome back to today's episode on Pure Vibes. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Central Lounge and Daily Manna Catering Services. Anything, if you're thinking anything events, anything decor, anything food, anything party, funeral, anything, just anything that has a group of people coming together, you want to show out, stand out, think Central Lounge, okay? And you can contact us on 054-617-8274. 054-617-8274. Think event, think Central Lounge. Okay guys, welcome back. So we are now coming to talk about civilians wearing military attire, how the military responds to them, and if it is even right in the first place for civilians to think or wear anything military, anything, especially the camo, the military camo, because it's like soldier is wearing camo, me non-soldier, civilian, I'm also wearing camo. So we just want to get your thoughts on civilians in military attire and how the military handles this issue. And we'll be referencing it to an incident that happened quite some few days ago, where there was a brouhaha between the military and civilians because one person was wearing a military attire and he didn't want to take it out, or he couldn't take it out based off his reputation in the community, and how the military handled it. There was death, so yeah.
Okay, so law is law. I believe law is law. We don't draft the law. The law is drafted based on what's happening around us, okay, to keep certain issues around us. That is why laws are made. And one thing we must also understand is that laws are made for men. Or laws are made for man. Man is not made for law. So if there is any time you feel the law becomes obsolete, I feel there is a need for us to have a national conversation around it. So if it could be repealed, or we have to put certain things in place to make sure, because the background of all this is it is illegal for people to wear military uniform or attire or anything resemblance to
Harrison,
it.
please say it again and let's Macho be in the voice for that one. That last one you said.
It is illegal. It is very illegal for civilians to be seen in military attire or anything
Absolutely.
civilian, anything resemblance of military.
Military. Thank you very
It is
much.
illegal and it is punishable by law. So it can either lead to jail term or fine, and the military have every right to arrest you together with our police arresting you for that and charging you for that. And so it is law, and I don't think that we should think otherwise. So it is illegal.
Okay.
It is not right.
It is not right. But Harrison, referencing the story that happened few days ago, there was death. So although law is law, it is illegal for civilians to wear military attire.
Well,
Do people have to die because civilians are wearing? Does a civilian have to die because he was wearing a military attire?
If you resist, why not?
We just come again.
If you resist, why not?
I don't agree
Death.
with Bridget.
I'm not saying it is right. It's not right. But then you are resisting arrest, or maybe
So somebody must die.
you are no. See, something has to happen for something to happen. You understand?
I still don't believe in that.
Something.
So
led
yes, Harrison,
to-
something has happened for something to
Yes,
happen.
because the people were attacking the military men in uniform, fully armed men.
Right.
And civilians that you are not fully armed, you don't have any uniform.
You think because you are
nothing.
wearing military uniform?
And you are at fault, but then you are attacking them. So I feel like it's just defense. They were defending themselves. Out of defense,
you happen to die.
it's not like it was
Collateral
planned or
damage.
It was
Well,
done on purpose.
my take on, just like I began to say about lay the foundation about the law, the legal aspect of it. It's just not right, okay, in any sense at all, for anybody to lose their life, irrespective. Every life is very important to us. Every life matter, no
Yeah.
matter who and how. Every life must be
Matters.
protected.
Yeah.
As citizens of this country,
Okay.
we hold it upon ourselves to make sure that we protect each other. So I don't see anything that should lead to, the death of somebody. Any life that we lose, it doesn't mean only one life. You could see how it will transcend to losing people, because we lose families too, because we are trying to or somebody.
Okay, so let's put it this way. You're having an argument with somebody, and you know you are right, and the person is at fault, and the person tends to attack, maybe to hit you or something, and maybe you also have a weapon or something to defend yourself. You will use it. It's not this one. It's not like you plan to do this to the person.
And your manslaughter, you didn't think
It's not
about
like
it.
it's not like you. For instance, somebody is choking you to death, and you have a gun, or maybe there's a gun close to you, and you are able to reach it.
For self-defense.
For self-defense, you will use it because you're hurting. You get
But
me?
yes, but looking
It is
at
you
out
see-
of
looking at this, Bridget, they are the military.
Trained, well
They
trained.
are the military. They are trained.
But they were
Are you
stoned.
trying to tell me that they couldn't find any other way to defend themselves.
It is out of pain. You are stoning me, and then I also just take my.
Okay.
I'm not saying
so.
It's
Let's
right.
get
Yes, but
Miss
it's
Bridget.
just out of defense.
Miss Bridget, I would like us to have a background story of this very one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, from the story that we picked, it could be something else because when any news break, people have different perspective to it.
Yeah.
So, but what is presented to us now, there were military people on their way somewhere. They passed by a town, a community that happens to have a funeral. Okay, on that day.
Going on.
And so I don't know what actually happened because the
So
video.
there was a barricade. From what I was able to gather, the road was blocked. The indigents of the town blocked the road because they were having the funeral. The military was passing through the town, realized the road was blocked. They got down to find out what the issue was, why the road was blocked. And mind you, the road being blocked, I think before you block road in Ghana, you have to get police something.
Exactly.
That whole thing was not this thing. Because they think they are Odboros, they block road. Now military came down to ask you guys what's going on, what's the issue, take off the barricade, let's go. And then they realized their boss, the leader of the group was inside military uniform. Just say, I'm wearing, you are wearing. Okay, let's talk. Now it's illegal to wear my uniform if you don't work with me. If you don't have the training, it's illegal. I tell you to take it off. You take off the shirt. Take off. Right, the down is not camo. Take off the down to. That was where the whole issue came. That was where the whole issue came from. He taking off the trouser, the camo trouser. That was where the whole issue started from. Because you see, because he's the gang leader, he couldn't just let them say that, oh, okay, you tell me to remove it and I remove. Also, like, he has to show his power. Also, unfair to me. He had to show his power. He had to show his people that, yes, nobody can come and do anything to you when I'm here. Nobody can come and do anything to you. And you are breaking the law. And then you people now proceed to attack the military.
Yeah, I understand they were pelting stones.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, at the military. But you see, brilliant. You had, and funerals, Charlie, sometimes you can block the road, even if you don't. We don't know per fact whether they have had police permit to block the road. That we don't know.
Okay.
So I can't speak to that.
Alleged that they didn't have.
It has been alleged.
Yes, it's alleged
but
that they didn't
what
have.
I can speak to is the military, and then at the scene, when they met with these people and they began to ask them why you blocked the road, and then a leader came out to say, oh, come on, we are having a funeral here, and you are in a military uniform.
In my uniform.
At first, I don't know what is wrong with us. At first, when we go, and me too, I came to meet Kakra, I came to meet Small, but running moon, Charlie, then time, if then they go beach, then time, every time that they go beach, people go love day, the camo, then things inside. Charlie, you go, you enter, if you see a military person, because you have to run. You have to run for your life. You understand? But now, how can you even have the boldness? The boldness to meet.
You get mine. Carry yourself.
With the
Come
military
and meet
uniform.
just
Okay, but you see, for me, 2 wrongs does not make right. The fact that the guy was in uniform, and people must do this. Anytime we are having festivals, anytime we are having something, occasion, people feel I can dress military, even when you are not a military person. You can put on the cap, you can put on. Listen, by law, you can be arrested. By law, you can be fined.
Yes, and I think one
and
reason
so people
why
must take it seriously.
Yes, and I think one reason why people do that is because of the respect that comes with you being in the military.
Yes.
You being in camo.
And that is what the military don't want.
Exactly. And we can't give you the respect. The respect they are giving to me that have undergone training. 1 year, 6 months, I'll be 1 year or 18 months of torture. Me, that training I've gone through to get the privilege to wear that uniform. You can't just get up and pick that uniform and wear it just because you want to enjoy the same respect, the same privileges I'm getting. That's why I think we should get this thing. You don't just get up and wear someone's uniform just like that when you have not suffered, you have not gone through the process. You are not worthy of wearing it.
That's true. But in other jurisdiction too, Okay, Bridget.
I get why they should get angry, because in the past we've heard of stories that people have been beaten, assaulted, taken to the barracks to be drilled just for wearing
the uniform.
Camo.
Yeah.
So I don't get it why you should still wear it, and then having the audacity to come and talk to them in the camo. They will get angry. It will trigger anger. You get it? They will get angry and asking you to take it, and you are resisting. Resisting to, then it comes with attack. And allegedly, or I should say hearsay, we heard that they gave a first warning shot, and they were still doing it. That was where it happened.
Yeah. I am even. I want.
I don't know how true that is.
I want us
But
to
then,
even concentrate on the
what
uniform
I
first
know.
before we talk about even their life.
Yeah.
The truth is, the discipline that comes with this military thing. We listen, among all the service, the most discipline that we know is the military.
Yeah.
They are the most disciplined that we know within the service that we are called them.
Yeah.
And that comes with the training they have undergone. So I believe that if somebody has undergone, like my sister said, they have undergone such training, for you to just come out, buy it first, sometimes first.
Oh.
Then you buy this
I
first
don't even
and
get
wear.
it why even those who sell it
sell
should
it,
be
they should arrest
arrested.
them.
They should
I
also
agree
be
with you.
arrested.
They should arrest
Why
them.
should you be selling something and you know
Yes.
it's illegal and you are selling it to somebody to come and buy?
To come and
and
buy.
even those who even make it, those who make the camos, the fake camos, and bring it out for people to come and sell and people to buy,
And
all
then
those
they
people must be
China
arrested. All of them
So
arrested.
So let me ask this
All of
question.
them.
Let me ask this question before we come back to the
Okay.
question. Do people also wear this for fashion? You see, fashion show.
Is it allowed?
Is it
The
allowed?
question is it allowed for?
The thing is,
That's
it's illegal.
It's
So
illegal.
how do because you see, we are in Ghana.
I
We are in
think we
Ghana.
civilians are selfish because the military is not asking. They are not asking anything of us.
Just
Don't
don't
wear
wear-
my
Don't wear
uniform.
our uniform.
Don't
They are
wear
not
my
asking
uniform.
anything
That is the
else.
only thing they are saying.
That's the only thing they want from us. So don't wear our uniform.
But
And
why-
wear your dress, wear your crop top, wear your cargo, wear your everything.
Don't
Just don't
wear
wear
our
our
uniform.
uniform.
But
Period.
also sometimes these musicians, why are they
I was
not
coming to
arrested?
say that.
And they
I
are
was
being
coming
followed
to
by
say
these
that
the same
because-
militaries. These musicians, sometimes
Militia-
when they are about to play
Maybe
their
they
shows,
go and sign something. How
when
will
they are
we
about
know?
to play their shows, they are having, you see them in this military uniform. If it is illegal, listen, it cannot be illegal when it comes to me, Harrison, and it will be legal when it comes to Stoneboy.
So they should arrest all of them.
So if the law must work, the law is
Arrest
the law is
all
what?
of them.
They say the
them all.
law is no respecter
It's no respect
of
for
Yes,
person.
man.
yes.
So
Nobody's about
yes,
the law.
if we are all equal, musicians, those who model, those
Fashionistas.
yes, those fashionistas and stuff, they wear it and then they see it to be normal. We see it and we allow it.
We should. I think we should.
And somebody wear it because he feels we are having a festival for a day. Let me wear it, and then the person has offenses, and people
The
have
audacity.
But I
offenses
think
with
the
it.
person who wears it for the festival, I honestly think the person is wearing it because on that day, if they see me uniform, they'll respect
yes,
me.
just for the respect that comes with
Yes,
the
I feel as for
and it's
festival
the same
funerals,
respect that comes to the uniform that has led to all this. Do you get it? Because it means you've disrespected them by
But-
wearing
but-
their uniform and you're not one of them.
Yes,
It's
and you
disrespect,
are
and
stoning me.
you break the law.
But then the issue of
Yes, but if
someone
I break
dying-
the law, the military, listen, I don't agree with them. Listen, I respect military. Me, I have a lot of friends in there. I have a lot of classmates in the service, and I respect them a lot. And I think that there is a more we civilians can do to add to add value. Okay, because they are losing it. I'm thinking that they are losing it. I feel sometimes the way militaries are at first they don't use militaries for the Langard things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now you see places where militaries are being used to guard land. Militaries are being used to do other things. I think you see the respect, they must keep it. But where I have a problem with is that militaries, you have no right. Who gave the order on that day for the person to open fire to shoot at civilians? Even if you are
Self-defense.
pelting, if the civilians are pelting you with stones, they are, listen, it's not self-defense. If the person has a gun and you also have a gun, or you don't have a gun, you can defend yourself. What were they having? The civilians. Stones. Why don't you pick stones?
I was so sure. That would be so funny. A militiaman picking stones to show at you.
Do you know they were having canes? Cane.
Who was having?
The military.
They were having cane.
Cane, yes.
Really?
Yes.
I mean,
So they should cane them.
Cane them.
it is.
Okay?
It
Cane
is what
them.
it is. It is.
Cane them.
It is what it is. But I think ultimately, we all agree that civilians in military uniform should stop.
But the law did not say they should kill.
No, we are not saying we are
It is
agreeing
right.
with
We are not
them.
saying it is
But I'm
right
trying
to
to say
die.
that this can also be in a form of self-defense. You get it? The anger came and you were resisting. Already, what you're doing is wrong, and you're starting resisting. You are making the person angry, and you're attacking the person. What do you expect? I'm fully
Okay.
Okay.
Make you know, say, but still, you want to attack me.
Yep.
Okay.
That's Bridget's take. Harry, final words before we wrap up.
Okay. So for me, it's an advice to my fellow youth, especially. An old person will not go and be wearing military camo.
Yeah.
It's the youth.
Hey, I'm sorry, but that.
Yes,
Hey.
but you don't. It's real. It's real. You don't just see that normally. But I'm just appealing to you guys. You see, we didn't want to see a repetition of this happening.
Definitely.
And please, we are pleading with you guys, Charlie. We love you guys. We want to see you in good health. Let's do the right thing.
Let's leave their uniform for them.
Let's leave their uniform to those who are supposed to wear. And also, let's wear. Listen, you the way you dress, they can't dress.
They can't dress that way.
Have you seen a military person dressing akata before? It doesn't even fit them. It doesn't even fit them.
To me, the steez and the swag.
Yeah, that's what you get. They don't get. So Charlie, make we leave this one, give them. They said it be by law, it be illegal. Make we leave, give them.
Yeah.
Then we do one thing. Charlie, shout out to my military guys. I love you guys.
Big
And
love.
my
Yes,
friends,
we
man.
really love you people, because why not? Yes, we do love military men. And the non-military men that are wearing military uniforms.
When you
shall
mean love,
continue
what do you
meeting
mean?
you.
When you mean love, what do
Hey,
you mean?
Harrison, it's okay. We love you like the way she loves Stoneboy loves Stoneboy. You bad. Yes. Okay, guys. Today's episode was fun. It was educative. I hope we were able to pick a thing or two to better our own lives, and see you guys same time next week. Again, this episode was proudly sponsored by Central Lounge and Daily Manna Catering Services. Anything event, think Central Lounge. You can contact us on 054 617 8274. 054 617 8274. Until next week, bye.